Alright guys, so life kind of like got away from me. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I wanted to film this video like way earlier in the day, but this is the third video that I'm filming today, and life just like got away from me. Like I was downstairs playing with the kids and like eating food and just doing things, and yeah, I'm like really tired. And I was debating on not filming it tonight and just filming it tomorrow, but I'm committed. And I feel like even if I don't do it tonight, I'm not gonna go to sleep anyway. Like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? Sit here and play Sims? Like, go downstairs and eat some more food? Like, I don't know. But last night, apparently at 4:30 in the morning, I was on r/Ask Reddit, which is absolutely fascinating to me how they have almost 45 million members. And last night when I was online, according to my screenshots, it was exactly 4:21 a.m. There was almost 40,000 members online. It is fascinating to me how there's so many members, there's so many people there, there's pages and pages and pages and pages of questions, but barely any activity. I have to wonder if it's just like a bunch of people like me who are just like scrolling and reading, like answering in their mind, like maybe they're sitting there like doing what I like to do, which is like pretending to make a YouTube video, you know what I mean? People are like, I don't know how you make vlogs. It's like, don't sit there and act like you have never sat there and pretended to make a YouTube video. Don't pretend like you've never made a fake YouTube video out loud. And by the way, there is a case on this pillow. It's just falling off. I'm just sitting on it, okay? I'm just sitting on it. It's there. I promise, it's there. I don't even remember what a lot of these are. So we're just gonna dive right into this. The first one that I screenshot by Several Cake 58. If you could choose what happens after you die, how would you want the afterlife to be like? Probably like the stereotypical you get to reunite with like your loved ones type of situation, you know. At 3:59 a.m. I screenshot sinking feeling bra asking people who grew up poor, what do you remember most about it? God, I could write a book. Bitch, I could make a whole fucking video. Probably like everything. Probably like the amount of times like utilities getting shut off. Like we had satellite dish because we lived in the middle of fucking nowhere. We didn't have cable. And just like almost every month the satellite getting turned off, the water getting shut off, the electric getting shut off, people making comments about like the type of car my parents drove, you know, wearing clothes that were not up to par to the standards of the kids that I went to school with, which is not nice of the kids that I went to school with. We didn't have proper heating, we didn't have proper cooling, we didn't have hot water in our kitchen, we didn't have proper plumbing, our house was falling apart, there was mold everywhere, there were bugs and rats, and it just, everything, all of it, I remember all of it. It was very, very bad. Anyways, Salem, A25 at 4 a.m. is when I screenshot this. What do you want to achieve in life? I just don't want to be like everybody else in my family. I just want to break generational curses. That's all that I want. I just want to be not like other girls, aka don't want to be like everybody else in my family. Can I just break a little generational curse? Can I just cut the line? That's all that I want. That's all that I want. 4 a.m. I thought it would be a good idea to answer the question from Imaginative Impress. Impress, what kind of people do you not mess with? Messy people. Mean people. I don't like mean people. I don't like mean people. I don't like people that are mean. I don't like mean people. I don't like people that people that are usy. People that use people. Does that make sense? Probably not. But that's pretty much all that I've dealt with for a very long time. That's why I don't have a lot of like in real life friends, and why most of my friends are on the internet. 4 a.m. If you could change any part of your body. Oh, this is S Addict 412. If you could change any part of your body, what would it be and why? I would get a tummy tuck. And I wouldn't fucking lie about it. I would get a tummy tuck and I would vlog that shit. But I can't afford it. But if I could, I would. Because I have a lot of loose skin. I've had a lot of babies in my time. And I would get a fucking tummy tuck if I could. I would. 4:01 a.m. I felt it worthy to screenshot. Princess Pretty Face. If there's one thing you're proud of, what is it and why? Breaking generational curses. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Excellent Praline 293. What song never gets old to you? Love You to Death by Typo Negative. 4:01 a.m. Dilthosaurus milk? Dilthosaurus milk? What is the oldest clothing item you still own and wear, and how old is it? I have I'm not even joking you, it's probably 20-year-old Misfits tank top that originally did not start out as a tank top. It started out as a t-shirt, and I have had it for fucking ever. And the thing is, like, it is covered in hair bleach, and I have never actively gone out of my way to not lose it. I've just never not lost it. I've just always had it. I've had it since junior high, and it has literally just bounced through fucking life with me, just never being lost. Does that make sense? It's just one of those pieces of clothing I've just never lost. I've just always had it. 4:02 a.m. That's when I screenshot this. I kind of wish I never would have started. But now I feel like if I stop saying the time, somebody's going to be like, "Hey, Smite a crack. What's something you keep doing knowing it's bad for you?" Immediately, the first thing that comes to mind is chewing on my Libre ring is really bad for me. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But then I'm like, okay, well, you also don't drink enough water. You also probably, should get a grip on your BED. You don't sleep enough, or you sleep too much. You don't leave your house enough. You probably should go to the gym more. You probably don't read enough books. Things like that. There's probably like a lot of things you should probably be better at that aren't just chewing on your Libre ring. You should probably use conditioner when you wash your hair too. 4:03 a.m. Flora Fablix. What is the biggest misconception about you? Probably that I'm mean. Because I'm big and I'm tattooed and I wear a lot of black and I have a resting bitch face. And then on the flip side of that, then I mean face to face. On the flip side of that, I could also say, there's also people that think that I won't be mean. You know what I mean? They think that they can poke me and I won't poke them back. And it's like, listen, I've changed a lot over the years. But I have my moments. 4:03 a.m. in case anybody cares. Flounder 1259. What are the good things about life? My kids, my husband, my pets. I love my YouTube community. The small amount of family I keep in contact with, the small amount of friends I have, my online friends. Man, I remember I was scrolling and I was like waiting to like hit I thought I'm gonna be like a week back. No, they were like 2 hours old. I was like, Jesus Christ, people just fire this shit off. What are some affirmations that have worked wonders for you? We're all gonna die. None of us are making it out alive. And guys, no matter what, time is gonna pass. No matter what, time is gonna pass. No matter what. I cannot believe that it has been 13 years since my sons died. I cannot believe that. It has been 13 years. I cannot believe that. Time's gonna pass no matter what. It may pass like a fucking kidney stone, but it's gonna pass. 4:05 a.m. in case anybody cares. Ginger Gleam. What's your love language? I would say gifts. Honestly, I would say gifts. Gifts and trying to make people laugh is my love language. I think that's my love language. If I asked Epps, he would probably say gifts and food and gifts. 4:10 a.m. Why did I screenshot from Aries Spire? What do you miss most about being a child? Nothing. Why would I screenshot that? I miss absolutely fucking nothing. The only thing that I miss about being a child is my grandma going to my... See, all of my grandmas are still alive. The only thing that I miss about being a child is going to my grandma's house, because I just miss being a child and going to my grandma's house. Just like the feeling of it, like making Rice Krispie treats, and like watching Disney movies, and she would brush my hair, and I would watch Barney. That's the only thing that I fucking miss about it. That's it. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, that's it. 16. That's a big jump. I didn't find anything worth screenshotting for 6 minutes. Latchkey adult. What did you never grow out of that most adults eventually do? Brianna Lee's ex. I'm gonna tell myself that's what that is. What are some things you thought as a kid that you now know are completely incorrect? Probably that adults have their shit together, because absolutely fucking not. Adults don't have all the answers, and I'm pretty sure most of us will go to our grave not knowing what the fuck is going on. Surfer. What's something that seems really complicated that is actually really simple? Okay, so here's the thing. There is this belief. I saw this thing on several platforms like TikTok, Instagram, like Facebook, people saying that if you think that parenting is easy, you're probably not a very good parent. So I'm going to say this, and you can take what you want from it. I think that parenting is easy, but hard. So let's start from the beginning. I was raised by somebody that made me feel like I was hard to love. Like I was unlovable and I was hard to love. And I spent the majority of my childhood trying to figure out what the fuck I did. What did I do? What did I do, and what am I doing that makes me so unlovable? Nothing. I did nothing. I existed in and was born to somebody that didn't want to be a mom. That's what I did. That was my crime. But being a parent is the hardest but easiest thing I've ever done. Loving my children is the easiest fucking thing I've ever done, and therefore it is so uncomplicated to be a parent. Is it hard in the sense that there are things that get thrown at you that you're not prepared for, like D's diabetes? Yeah. Is it hard sometimes to discipline my kids? Yeah. I have, I have the most massive cute aggressions when it comes to them. Yeah, you don't want to hurt their feelings. Yeah. It's just things like that. But is it hard to know that you can do everything that you can to try to steer this little person in the right direction, but ultimately they have to do what's right? They are the one that is in control of who they are. Yeah, that's hard. But loving someone and doing what's right and being kind is so natural that it's not complicated. Does that make sense? Does that not mean that I don't bawl my fucking eyes out sometimes about the wrenches that get thrown in my life because of parenthood? No. That's not what that means. But because of the adults around me, as when I was a child, I thought that parenting was like the worst, most fucking vile thing that could ever happen to a person. I never wanted to be a mom until I was one. And now I'm like, loving a child, like loving my children is the most uncomplicated thing I could possibly fucking do. Like, what do you mean? Anyways, I have to stop or I'm gonna cry. Moving on. Ghost in an Oven asks, if you were a worm tomorrow, what's the first thing you'd do? Probably die. Honestly, probably. What is... Oh, impossible function 4. What is the situation that made you leave someone's friendship forever? Bitch, I could write a book. I could write a book on reasons that I quit being friends with people forever. Just right off the top of my head, I quit being friends with people over just like them using me for like money. I know what you're thinking, like, bitch, you're fucking broke. Oh, trust me, I've talked about it a lot on this channel. People using me to pay for tattoos, to pay for alcohol, to pay for their fucking like dinners. Oh my god, people using me for photo shoots. I quit being friends with this one chick because she was just hateful all the time. Epps and I got married on Halloween night, and during the daytime my sister and I were out shopping for like last minute stuff, and she called me and she was like, I hope you don't mind if I show up and look better than you at your own wedding. Her fucking words out of her mouth. Hope you don't mind if I show up and look better than you at your own wedding. This hooker shows up in a black torrid dress and a cardigan. Ooh! And I'm wearing my grandmother's vintage wedding dress. Ass length hair. Baby's breath. And I'm getting married in the middle of the woods on Halloween, surrounded by candles. And you're gonna... I hope you don't mind if I show up looking better than you on your own wedding day. And you show up in a fucking black torrid dress and a cardigan? Are you fucking joking me? She would literally tell me all the time, like, if your followers online knew what you look like. She was just hateful. Like, she literally would tell me all the time, like, if your followers online knew what you look like without makeup, they wouldn't follow you. Like, every time that I would go viral on TikTok, she would like screenshot my fucking hate comments, and she would purposely like take unflattering like screenshots of like my Snapchat videos and stuff and post them on Facebook to make fun of me. And like I would catch her taking pictures of me and shit. When I hang out with somebody, you don't have to wear makeup, you don't have to wear a wig, you don't have to wear your fucking extensions, you don't have to wear, like, you just show up in your fucking pajamas. I don't care. We don't have to take selfies, we don't have to do nothing. I don't care. And I would hope that I can do the same with you. And I would catch her taking pictures of me all the time, like without makeup on, and she'd be like, God, if your followers knew what you look like, they would not follow you. And this was like before I started my YouTube channel, and it's like, bitch, if you knew that I sat around all the time with my fucking bald head and my large pores sitting out, what would you do? What would you do? I'm moving on. 4:20 a.m. Just kidding. It's raining Cupcake 5603. What's your skills? What exactly you can do? I don't think I'm good at anything. Why did I screenshot this to hurt my own feelings? I have things that I think that I'm good at, and then I'm humbled very quickly about it. I guess that's the last thing that I did. I guess that's the last thing that I screenshot. But if you guys had fun with this, let me know and we can do it again. I just thought that it was something fun and different. I guess that's the last thing. But that didn't take very long. Let me know what you thought, and if you liked it, we can try it out again. Also, I'm trying a new mic. Let me know what you think about that too. boy.